The restaurant he frequents does not appear on Google Maps. Communication is not exchange, it's construction, because every conversation builds bridges towards shared futures. His projects are not launched, they are released as covert operations. Discipline is not restriction, it's direction. His desk is cleaner than the history of some banks. He does not need notifications, everything important is already planned. Because they see in every transformation the opportunity to redefine the possible. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback. Because every obstacle reveals exactly what they need to strengthen. Patience is not a virtue, it's a strategy. Because they know that perfect timing is worth more than speed. Failure is not the end, it's information, valuable data on what to adjust so that the next iteration is perfect. Their priorities are not urgencies, they are investments. Because every minute dedicated correctly generates hours of advantage. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance. Because they extract maximum value from minimal elements and resources. The respect he generates is not demanded, it's imposed. Their vacations are investments in disguise. Each destination hides a market they plan to dominate before returning. Their words are not communication, they are construction. Because each phrase builds bridges towards shared realities. Each breakfast has a goal, each lunch a partner. The cold marble under his feet is the same from where empires are built. Their thoughts are not private. They are drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. Because the correct habits channel energy towards precise objectives. Others live for the weekend. She lives for the exact moment when an industry is ready to be conquered. His meetings do not have a public agenda, but their effects are felt in stock markets. Legacy is not inheritance, it's momentum, the force that will continue to transform the world long after their departure. The clock in his room has no hands, because in his world, time is mental. Their children do not inherit money, they inherit mindsets that will turn problems into opportunities for generations. The piano plays softly as the plan for the next quarter is projected. Their goals are not dreams, they are commitments. Because the difference between wanting and achieving lies in the intensity of the commitment. Their words are not expressions, they are creations. Because each phrase materializes abstract ideas into tangible reality. The present is not limitation, it's opportunity. Because they transform each moment into raw material for extraordinary futures. The conversations he has are not casual, they are strategies in disguise. The gift he gives does not cost much, but it has more meaning than jewels. The wind on his terrace sounds different. Improvised meetings do not exist in his world. He doesn't walk fast because time runs at his pace. Because they know that the perfect opportunity finds those who are completely ready. The silence of his house is not emptiness, it's absolute focus. The breeze entering his balcony was calculated when building it. Change is not interruption, it's evolution. Because they see in each transformation the opportunity to lead the future. Power is not strength, it's magnetism. The ability to attract resources, talents, and opportunities without apparent effort. Contracts are signed on islands where others only go to rest. The lights in his residence do not illuminate, they highlight authority. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations. Because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. Change is not disruption, it's opportunity. Because they see in each transformation the possibility of redefining entire industries. The crystal in his room reflects as much style as discipline. In his calendar there are names, not hours. Knowledge is not power, it's responsibility. Because each insight generates the moral obligation to act. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. The walls of his office have acoustic and strategic insulation. The helicopter lands just as the contract is about to be signed. Because they use the current reality as a platform to leap into the impossible. The world sleeps in shifts, but his mind operates in a time zone known only to those who move continents. The trips he takes are not tourism, they are silent advances. Time is not money, it's opportunity. And every second invested correctly generates exponential returns. Because they understand that perfect timing multiplies any effort. Loneliness is not a price they pay. It is the space they need to hear the sound of empires growing. The way he listens makes others reveal more than they intended. Memory doesn't store names, it stores patterns, because they recognize opportunities that others confuse with coincidences. Knowledge is not power, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Their objectives are not dreams, they are architectures. Detailed plans of realities they plan to build systematically. The present does not limit them, it propels them. Each action is thought 3 moves ahead. The marble where he steps has a history of embedded power. There are no Sundays for him, only days with different rhythms. Power is not strength, it's influence. The ability to create conditions where others spontaneously make the right decisions. Fear does not paralyze them, it informs them, because every calculated risk is a door to unexplored territories. The mirrors he has do not reflect appearance, they reflect intentions. Reputation is not image, it's history, built with consistency between what they promise and what they deliver. Simplicity is not reduction, it's distillation, because the most powerful concepts can be explained in a sentence. Strategy is not a plan, it's vision, because they see several possible futures and create the path to the most desirable one. Change is not a threat, it's fuel, because they channel each transformation towards the construction of new realities. Most people count the days until Friday, but she has lost count of the months because her schedule is written by opportunities, not dates. Confidence is not a feeling, it's calculation, based on probabilities that they process faster than computers. Their libraries do not hold books, they hold the mindsets of geniuses who learn to translate into action. Quality is not the goal, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. The walls of his meeting room are shielded with agreements. Their alliances are not conveniences, they are constructions, because each partnership builds unique possibilities. Their routines are not repetitions, they are refinements, because each day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. The doors he opens do not have standard locks. Their alliances are not partnerships, they are multipliers, because each correct association exponentially amplifies the impact. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom, because the right habits eliminate the need to make exhausting decisions. Each person around him is part of a bigger move. The sound of the sea hitting the dock accompanies his first business call. Patience is not passivity, it's preparation, because they know that the perfect opportunity requires perfect preparation. Their words are not sounds, they are codes, because each phrase is designed to program realities in receptive minds. Others look for jobs. They create entire industries where millions will find their purpose without knowing it. Their goals are not numbers, they are transformations, because they measure success in lives impacted, not in accumulated figures. His personal assistant has more power than several directors. Abundance is not a coincidence, it's a consequence of decisions they made when others chose comfort. Knowledge is not advantage, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Failure is not shame, it's investment, because every paid mistake becomes applied wisdom. The car he drives does not make noise, but it clears the way. A call from him can shake the agenda of 3 continents. The power he emits is not seen, it's intuited. Their routines are not habits, they are architectures, structures designed to generate specific results. Simplicity is not lack, it's mastery, because only those who master complexity can create elegance. The present is not a prison, it's a platform, because they use each moment as a springboard towards extraordinary realities. Competition does not worry them, they study it, because they understand that rivals are masters in disguise. Patience is not virtue, it's strategy, because they know that the perfect moment is worth more than impulsive speed.